Hey everybody, my name is Jack Midkiff, and I help people find faith to live fulfilled lives with and the ability to dream again no matter what you've gone through. Before we jump into this video, I'd love to ask you to go and hit the subscribe button and go check out even my website at jackmidkiff.com, where I share resources and encouragement and even some tools to help people heal and move forward in their life. Now let me ask you something. How much of your life is being controlled by somebody else's opinion? Seriously. How much peace have you lost because of something that somebody said? How much joy have you handed over because someone misunderstood you? How many days have been ruined because somebody else acted poorly? Because somewhere along the line, people started believing that everybody else controls how they feel. And that is dangerous. Because the truth is this: you get to choose. You get to choose if you're offended or not. You get to choose if you trust or not. You get to choose if you receive love or you reject it. You get to choose if you live in bitterness or healing. You get to choose if you walk in peace or chaos. That choice matters more than people realize. Now, listen, I'm not saying pain is not real. People hurt other people. Life can be unfair. Loss is real. Disappointment is real. But just because pain shows up in your life does not mean it gets to become your identity. That's where people get stuck. Some people experience something painful and then they build their entire personality around what hurt them. Everything becomes fear, or everything becomes offensive. Everything becomes anger. Everything becomes suspicious. And eventually they stop living. That's what happens. They survive, but they stop dreaming. One of the biggest reasons I do what I do is because I want people to understand that no matter what you've gone through, you still have the ability to dream again. You still have the ability to heal. You still have the ability to grow. You still have the ability to choose life. And yes, I said choose life, because every single day we're either feeding things that produce life inside of us, or we're feeding things that produce emotional death. Think about that. What are you feeding your mind all day? Is it fear, negativity? Are you living in comparison? Are you a drama person? Is it offense, bitterness? Because whatever you repeatedly feed grows stronger. And some people have unknowingly trained themselves to be completely miserable. Everything offends them, everything irritates them, everything becomes personal. And honestly, that's exhausting. You were not created to live emotionally. You were not created to live controlled by every little thing happening around you. You were created for more than that. You have the authority over your mind. That don't mean you'll never struggle. That don't mean that emotions disappear. That don't mean that hard days won't come. But it does mean you can learn how to lead your thoughts instead of being dragged around all day by them. And that changes everything. Because when you realize you have a choice, you stop giving everybody else power over your peace. You stop allowing random opinions to define your worth. You stop letting rejection convince you that you're unlovable. You stop needing constant approval to feel valuable. And let me tell you something. If somebody else has complete control over how you feel about yourself, that's not healthy. If one compliment makes you feel worthy and one criticism destroys you, your identity is resting in unstable hands, my friend. And that's why learning to appreciate yourself matters so much. Not ego, not arrogance, not narcissism, healthy self-respect. The kind that says, I know who I am, even if somebody else don't see it. I know my value, even if somebody else overlooks it. I know my heart, even if somebody else misunderstands me. That kind of confidence changes your life. It really does. Because then you stop shape shifting for everybody around you. And let's be honest. People will always try to put you in a box. Some people want you to be quieter. Some people want you to be louder. Some people want you to be tougher. Some people want you to be softer. But no matter what you do, somebody, somewhere is going to have an opinion about it. So stop trying to become everybody else's version of acceptable. Be authentic. Be healthy. Be kind. But be real. And protect your peace while you're doing it. Now, let's talk about joy for a second. Because happiness and joy are not the same thing. Happiness comes with circumstances. But guess what? It goes with circumstances. Good day, happy. Bad day, not happy. That's normal. But joy is deeper than that. Joy says, even though life is hard right now, I still believe there's goodness ahead. Joy says, I refuse to let darkness consume me. Joy says, I still have hope. And some of the most joyful people I've ever met have been through unbelievable pain. Now, why is that? Because I believe they decided pain would visit them maybe, but it wouldn't own them. That's so powerful. And I think some people need to hear this today. You are more powerful than you think. Not because you control everything, because you don't. But because you still get to choose what grows on the inside of you. You get to choose forgiveness. You get to choose peace. You get to choose gratitude. You get to choose healing. You get to choose your perspective. You get to choose every single thing. And every time you make those choices, you're reshaping your life. Do you realize that? Some of you need to stop waiting for external circumstances to finally give you permission to live. And stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for everybody else's approval. Stop waiting for life to become easy. Because life never becomes easy. But you can still become strong. You can still become healthy. You can still become joyful. You can be free. And maybe today, your first step has to be small. Maybe today, your choice is simply, I'm done speaking hate over myself. Maybe today the choice is, I'm not going to let somebody else's bitterness control me or become mine. Maybe today the choice is, I'm going to believe healing is possible for me too. Whatever it is, hear me, whatever it is, choose life, choose peace. Choose growth, choose joy, choose healing, choose hope, because your life is shaped by the things that you repeatedly choose. And no matter what you've gone through, you still have the ability to dream again. You still have the ability to have peace. You still have the ability to know who you are. You still have the ability to live your life with a free and clear mind. So today, I want you to choose life and to choose dreaming and to choose faith. You got this. Don't let everybody else control the outcome of your life. You don't have to. You get to. You get to control that. Now what I do and how I control that is I let Jesus Christ be the Lord of my life. I don't know if you believe in God. I don't know if you don't. But I challenge you to try Him. He's never let me down. I know a lot of other people He's never let down. But wherever you get your strength from, understand you're created with a power to overcome. But you have to believe that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell. You can even hit the thumbs up if you want to.